How's it going, guys? My name is RighteousNicky and welcome to another video about Heroes of the Storm Easter eggs and war. Now, I haven't done this type of videos from a very long time, simply for one main reason. The newer maps, the StarCraft maps, actually don't have that much war connected to the Nexus as an original war. And also the Easter eggs were pretty simple to find there, pretty core in general. In general, there haven't been any Easter eggs introduced in the logging screens as well. I don't think Ragnaros's logging screen has any Easter eggs. And also, I didn't really want to be doing for the classical maps Easter egg videos because I really didn't feel like the story of them was that interesting. And I already covered some connections from my Towers of Doom video about Dragonshire. But in general, the war I'm most interested in Heroes of the Storm is about the conflict between the Raven Lord and the Gravekeeper. Now with reopening of the Haunted Mines, I went to see if there was something new on the redesigned map. We already know from my Towers of Doom video that the Haunted Mines was a territory that the Gravekeeper emerged from and started contesting the Raven Lord's territory, and by manipulating players to gather those skulls to bring the golems to life. Now, coming to the new map, the first thing that made me a very interesting impression was this Merc Camp. Those pumpkin creatures, actually, we have seen them only in the Towers of Doom, and from the Towers of Doom login screen, we know that the Headless Horseman is in partnership with the Gravekeeper. So those minions I consider to be allied to the Gravekeeper. So that means that the Gravekeeper might have already won this territory from the Raven Lord. But to be honest, this little detail of the Merc Camp might have no connections to the war whatsoever, because I think it's just a gameplay design to allow more strategic decisions for the map itself. Now, the biggest lead that I got from the map was that the core are actually with the image of the Gravekeeper now, and on the previous Haunted Mines map, the cores were with the image of the Raven Lord. That means that the Gravekeeper probably already has control of this territory. Not only that, we're missing key structures with the Raven Lord image on this map, like this little fountain thingies. But not only that, but since today Blizzard even confirmed themselves that the Haunted Mines is in control of the Gravekeeper.
The Haunted Mines is a two-lane battleground claimed by the insidious Gravekeeper.
The only interesting thing I actually found on this map is that the mines are actually bigger. That means that the production of the mines has been increased. They've been digging deeper. They have been using more manforce to provide resources for the Gravekeeper. And here's a little detail. You can see that there are a lot more workers in the mines working day and night, giving the Gravekeeper the needed resources to spread his new kingdom. Now, the last thing that piqued my interest is on the top left edge of the map, you can see a fisherman. Now, this might not seem very important, but there are no other fishermen on the entire Haunted Mines map anywhere else. And the only place that there's a fisherman on Cursed Hollow is on the opposite edge on the top right corner. There are actually two more on the bottom right corner, but in general, this gives me a pretty nice perspective of how the Raven Court is situationed. Now, if you don't know what the Raven Court is basically the kingdom of the Raven Lord, and all the three maps, Cursed Hollow, Haunted Mines, and Towers of Doom, are in the realm called Raven Court. Now, from my previous war video, we know that the Haunted Mines has an entrance in Towers of Doom, right here on the top right corner. So I used a bit of my imagination and came up with this map for the Raven Court. I didn't show you a good lead why Cursed Hollow is actually connected to Towers of Doom, but if you check my last war video, you can see that the Towers of Doom on the Raven Lord side is filled with pumpkin fields. And also the Cursed Hollow map has a lot of pumpkin fields on it. That makes sense why Towers of Doom and Cursed Hollow are connected on the left like this. Also, about Cursed Hollow, I wanted to show, this is probably a reference to Nat Pago. I'm probably not going to be doing a war video about Cursed Hollow, so I just really wanted to show this image. Now for the end of this video, I wanted to share with you some very interesting voice dialogues that I have found on the map voice files about Towers of Doom and Cursed Hollow. Not only is going to strengthen my theory that the Raven Lord was the main ruler of Raven Court and that the Gravekeeper decided to attack him. Now there was a theory that I saw somewhere in the internet that actually the Raven Lord was the bad guy and the Gravekeeper wanted to get his territories back, because the man that said that thing said that there were bone golems on the Cursed Hollow map, but in my opinion those bone golems are the Gravekeeper's way to actually attack. Now from the voice files actually you can hear that the Raven Lord actually isn't that good. Now I'm going to let you listen to the more interesting parts, and I'm going to see you in some of the next video, guys. So thank you for watching, and until next time, stay righteous.
Know this realm is under my protection. It bends to my every whim.
You are no longer welcome here, Raven Lord. This realm turns against you. I have lost a tower, true, but the Raven Lord will lose this realm. Raven Court will belong to the Gravekeeper. You should have paid more attention to the mines, Raven Lord. That was your first mistake. What's wrong, Raven Lord? Running out of tribute? Yes, my grip upon this realm tightens. I will not return to those wretched mines.
This realm will be mine, and mine alone. As do mine, Gravekeeper. This realm's power seems new to you. Don't bother getting used to it. Perhaps you should have brought those foul golems with you. Raven Court has seen usurpers before. I have ended them all. You're but a child. Fear not. Your tantrum will be over soon. Your failure will soon be complete, usurper. Your powers will be mine, Gravekeeper. Like all the others, your execution will be wondrous to behold.
Now, this is a very good talent actually for the Butcher, and I'm actually going to try to duo out the Asmodan here, because I felt very confident with my minion wave. I'm actually going to be able to 1 versus 1 him easily here with the Swall, catching up to him. Went a bit cocky, and now what you want to do here is get the hell out of here. You don't want to be dueling on that low HP. I'm just kiting